Hello my friends and my family, thank you guys for your play and welcome to my channel. For today's video we're going to be exploring a town called Kakayu. COACOYUL. For today's video we're going to be exploring a town called COACOYUL. Welcome to the town of COACOYUL, my friends. This town is located about 20 minutes, 30 minutes south of Zihuatanejo, depending where you're going, and so close to the airport that because of that, this place has grown so much in the past 20 years. It seems to me like this is where some people hang out, and there's a daycare right over there. A hangout place, daycare, schools, and all the necessities. I found it to be there within walking distance, 2 minutes away. The town COACOYUL gets its name from a very popular plant, an exotic that is known to grow here in the region. Today we're going to visit the Coconut Museum, which is right there. Just look at that view. Those beautiful mountains sticking out of the ocean is just one more of the reasons why I love Ixtapa Zihuatanejo so much, and I assume everyone else does too. Had we kept going straight, we would have ended up at the airport in just a few minutes.
We're not exactly going to Acapulco as this sign here says. Who wouldn't want to go to Acapulco? Here, it's a lovely place. Acapulco, Alejandro. Do you want to go to Acapulco?
Vámonos a Acapulco.
Vámonos a Acapulco.
I've never been to Acapulco and I know it's beautiful, but I hear that it's overdone and very populated. In fact, some of the people that live in Acapulco have been moving here because it's more affordable than it is over there.
I believe you get to Petitland as well. Talks go this direction.
You really don't have to travel much more than half an hour or 45 minutes to get to the best destinations that this place has to offer.
Acapulco is 234 kilometers away, so it's about 2-3 hours depending on how you drive. 3 if I'm driving, 2 if Alejandro's driving.
I thought it was a little more.
Well, no more than 3. 2.5 hours? 230 kilometers is usually like a 3-hour drive, I think. Maybe 4.
And this is COACOYUL, my friends.
I can't remember. You've been doing all the driving for the past year.
I love to drive.
I haven't been calculating any driving in Mexico.
I want you guys to pay attention to that combi coming up, so you know that no matter where you are, there's always transportation that will take you to Ixtapa Zihuatanejo and all these little wonderful, amazing little towns in the surrounding areas. And coconuts, as you know, are in abundance here, so it's not unusual to see them on the side of the street. The price can vary depending on where you are. If you're closer to a more touristy area, expect to pay about 100 pesos. But if you're further away, you can find them for a better price. 30 to 40 pesos is a good deal. And if you don't know the magical properties of coconut water, here is my favorite. It's got anti-aging properties to help you stay young here in paradise. Why am I not surprised? Topes are very well known and dangerous speed bumps that have been known to sneak up on the unsuspected driver and completely destroy their vehicle.
All the way out past the town of Kakayu, about a quarter of a mile. So this must be Kakayu. There's the Mersa, which is a little shop, little convenience store / grocery store, mini market, really you could call it.
A lot of these restaurants and stores seem to be located within walking distance from one another.
Oh, it's a cute little house.
Speaking of homes, if you want to visit Ixtapa Zihuatanejo to possibly stay and are looking for a place to buy or rent, everything is much more affordable in COACOYUL. However, do keep in mind that it is a little further away.
Still in Kakayu, we're not out of town yet. Oh, Tope!
Another speed bump. They're especially more dangerous at night because you can't see them until you ride on them.
Okay, now it looks like we may be exiting the town of Kakayu. Quarter of a mile, there's a restaurant called Coacoyul.
And this is where Satya gets off and we head over to the one and only Coconut Museum. Here in COACOYUL, I happened to find this Museo de los Cocos. At that time, I didn't know anything about COACOYUL or its Coconut Museum. Living in Ixtapa Zihuatanejo, it's always an adventure and you never know what you're gonna find any day. we go in. Let's go check it out. Let's see what they have about the coconuts. And I'm being told there's a restaurant too in here. Its own parking spot. I should have parked right there. I didn't even come in. I parked outside. And let's go check it out. COACOYUL is not a very well-known town in comparison to Ixtapa and Zihuatanejo. However, if you like the country life, this is where you want to be. It's still a little bit far away from everything, and it's very affordable, as I said before, yet close enough to everything else so you can enjoy the proximity of all the beaches. Plus, don't forget, there's too many beaches here in Ixtapa, Zihuatanejo, and all the places in the surrounding areas. Wow, check it out. And let me know what you think of this mural. Leave it in the comment section. The flamingos. It's definitely interesting. What is all of this? And guys, as I mentioned before, the Coconut Museum is also a restaurant. Cool, huh? So when you visit here, make sure you make it worth your while and get yourself some authentic Mexican food from the state of Guerrero. Look at this. And keep in mind, when I was flying the drone, it wasn't the most perfect day, a little cloudy, cool. But you get the idea. Let's go check out the museum over there. And here we are inside the museum. For the first time, I've never seen it, so let's go check it out. Who would have thought this place would be here? I talked to the locals and they're telling me that there's not much in this town except for this. Not much attractions anyway, but it's really cool. Fun fact, there's a little less than 7,000 inhabitants in this town. I thought there'd be more coconuts here. Unfortunately, just a lot of history. Not about the coconuts. Or maybe I have to read a little bit. Huh. I wouldn't have guessed. I wouldn't have guessed who these. A lot of highly achieved women in this coconut museum. Maybe they were part of this at some point in time. Well, this is pretty cool. It's huge. For those of you guys that are new to the channel, thank you for subscribing. And give this video a thumbs up so the algorithm will push it in front of others just like you. I wonder what beach that is. I don't know if you guys knew, but Zihuatanejo is the land of the women. That's why they call it Zihuatanejo. And it makes sense that it would only be that way because look at all these women. And who knows what they've done to be here. What is this? What is this? Wow. Okay, now we're talking rocks, ancient rocks. Who knows how old these are? Look at this guy. Look at those Fun faces. Fact, there is a town called La Chole where there are pyramids buried on the ground and you can see the tip of one of them. And I know there are artifacts all over around from what I'm told, and you can find these little pieces around the area. Keep in mind, it does belong to Mexico, so if you come across them, give them back to a Mexican. Give them to me. Just kidding. If you would like to see more of the pyramids, let me know in the comment section. Maybe we can make that happen sooner rather than later. Look at those faces. Hopefully you guys can see. And look at this. I bet you didn't think you would see her here, huh? I did not. This is the Coconut Museum. And check out this guy. Where in the era did this come from? Imagine stumbling upon that. Yeah. Now these ones I like. These ones are better. I wonder if we can go upstairs. And thank you guys for staying this long with me. I hope you've enjoyed this wonderful experience. This is COACOYUL, 25 minutes away from Ixtapa, Zihuatanejo, just 5 minutes away from the airport. Alright, let's go back down. Oh wow, look at this. As we're coming down, as I'm coming down, I see the Aztec calendar, Mayan calendar, it seems. And right over here, would you look at that? My town, Playa de Ropa, all the beaches. You gotta love it. Let's go back over here. Look at this guy. What a trooper. Here in Ixtapa and Ziwa, all the afternoons are like this. Not all, I should say most. Except in the rainy season. In the rainy season, there's a lot of cloud coverage to keep the sun off your back. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time. If you enjoyed watching these videos as much as I enjoy creating them, do me a favor and hit the like button so I know you're enjoying them, share with your friends so they can discover paradise, and subscribe to the channel so you will not miss out when the next one comes out. Thank you for watching and see you when you get here.